The unproblematic way Selena Gomez spends her money. Despite being a celebrity with millions of dollars, Selena Gomez lives a grounded, unostentatious lifestyle. In this video, we will take a look at the unproblematic way she spends her money. Hi everyone, welcome to Money and Fame, where we talk about all things celebrity, wealth, money, and fame. Before we start, if you like this type of content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay up to date. Let's dive right into it. At the age of 30, when most people are trying to figure out what to do with their lives, Selena Gomez has already worked for over 20 years. She has a multifaceted career and is an award-winning actress and singer. She hasn't stopped at that, however, as she is also a producer and successful businesswoman. Born in July 1992 in Texas, Selena has a father of Mexican descent and a mother with Italian ancestry. She describes herself as a proud third-generation American Mexican. Selena's mother was just 16 when she was born, and her grandparents cared for her while her parents were at school. Selena's parents divorced when she was 5, and she lived with her mother from then on. Times were very tough, with Selena's mother having to work 3 jobs to make ends meet. Selena became very interested in show business at a young age. Her first acting job was appearing on the children's television show Barney and Friends between 2002 and 2004. At that time, she also got minor roles in other television shows and films. In 2007, Selena got a recurring role on the Disney show Hannah Montana. Her breakthrough came when she auditioned and won the lead role on the Disney Channel's Wizardry of Waverly Place. The series was a great success and won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Children's Program. Selena and her mother moved to Los Angeles as she gained mainstream attention. Thanks to extensive promotion by Disney, she quickly gained teen idol status. In 2008, Selena provided her voice for the animated film Horton Hears a Who and also appeared in the leading role in the direct-to-video film Another Cinderella Story. She contributed 3 songs to the soundtrack, including her first US Billboard Hot 100 single, Tell Me Something I Don't Know. Her success enabled her to land a record deal with Hollywood Records at the age of just 16. She also formed a production company, becoming one of the only teenagers to have her own production company. Talk about being a businesswoman from a young age. The TV roles kept coming for Selena on the Disney Channel as she appeared in shows such as The Sweet Life on Deck and Princess Protection Program. However, her most notable role was in Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie, which proved a huge hit and won a 2nd consecutive Emmy for the series. Selena recorded 3 songs for the series and became more involved in the music industry. She formed a pop-rock band called Selena Gomez and The Scene. The band's debut album reached number 9 on the Billboard 200. The band's second album reached number 4 on the Billboard 200, while their third and final album reached number 3. Selena's Star Dance Tour, which began in August 2013, was interrupted when she had to attend a treatment facility for addiction and trauma. She later confirmed that she had been diagnosed with lupus and entered rehab for chemotherapy treatment. After leaving rehab, Selena starred in Behaving Badly. But there was more turmoil in her personal life when she fired her mother and stepfather, who had been her managers up to that time. The WME and Brillstein companies were signed on to manage her career. She also exited her record deal with Hollywood Records, releasing a compilation album to satisfy her contract. She subsequently signed up with Interscope Records in 2014. Selena released several songs during this period, including Good For You, which featured ASAP Rocky. This single became her first top 5 on the Billboard 100. Her second studio album, Revival, was released in 2015, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200. Selena's worldwide revival tour began in May 2016. Her collaboration with Charlie Puth on the single We Don't Talk Anymore was a top 10 hit and was certified 5 times platinum. Unfortunately, her tour was canceled once again and Selena had to recheck into rehab. There was better news for her in 2017 as her collaboration with DJ Kigo on It Ain't Me became a hit. She also executive produced the TV series 13 Reasons Why, which was well received. Her single, Bad Liar, was the first music video to debut on Spotify. The song went on to be an international hit. From 2011 to 2018, Selena had an unforgettable 16 consecutive top 40 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, the longest by any artist. Selena appeared in Woody Allen's A Rainy Day in New York and also executive produced the Netflix docuseries Living Undocumented. In January 2020, she released Rare, which became her 3rd consecutive #1 album in the US while topping the charts internationally. She also provided her voice for the film Dolittle. Through it all, she found the time to executive produce 2 films and collaborate with a Southern Korean girl group on Ice Cream. Selena released her first Spanish-language album, Revolution, in 2021, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard Top Latin Albums chart. The album spawned 3 singles. Later that year, Selena acted in the Hulu mystery series Only Murders in the Building with Steve Martin and Martin Short. She also executive produced the show, which proved to be immensely popular. Selena received numerous nominations for her performance and won 2 People's Choice Awards. She also received an Emmy nomination for her role as producer. She next collaborated with Coldplay on the single Let Somebody Go. She also voiced one of the main characters in all 4 films of the Hotel Transylvania franchise, which was wildly popular. It goes without saying, with such a career, Selena has no shortage of money. In fact, she earned $600,000 per episode alone for the TV series Only Murders in the Building. Her music career has also been very lucrative, and her Stars Dance and Revival tours have earned $20 million and $35 million, respectively. As brand ambassador for Puma, she gained a massive $30 million, while her deal with Coach is worth $10 million. She is also an accomplished executive producer and successful businesswoman, with her makeup line yielding a profit of $60 million. As the most followed person on Instagram, Selena wields considerable clout and charges up to $800,000 for a single post. All told, she is thought to be worth at least $95 million. Despite her considerable wealth, Selena doesn't lead an ostentatious life. Having come from humble beginnings, she had retained her girl-next-door charm. Of course, she can afford anything she wants. She has invested considerably in real estate, first buying a $2.2 million house in Tarzana, California. She subsequently bought a property for $3.7 million in Calabasas. Her latest purchase has been a $4.9 million mansion in Encino. She also owns property in Studio City and her home state of Texas. Selena is known to own a variety of high-end vehicles. Well, wouldn't you if you had all that money? She bought her first luxury car at the age of 21 when she bought a BMW X5. The vehicles she owns include brands such as BMW, Audi, and Cadillac. She is also reported to have a Mercedes Maybach. While Selena owns very expensive jewelry, such as the $1 million necklace she wore for the 2022 SAG Awards, she also shops at affordable stores that are frequented by her fans. With all the work she does, she even favors vintage shops for her clothing. She also loves filling her home with antiques and memorabilia, describing her house as bare and cute. It is safe to say that Selena often needs to de-stress, and she likes nothing more than to take long vacations with her friends and family. She celebrated her 27th birthday in Italy and has holidayed in Hawaii, Kenya, London, and Paris. She welcomed in the new year in 2022 with her family in Turks and Caicos. Selena spends liberally on her family and friends, including giving her mom everything she wants. She once bought her cousin a wedding dress and threw a lavish birthday party for her then-boyfriend for $30,000, even though she wasn't there for the occasion. Besides working and playing hard, Selena is an active philanthropist who finds time for charitable causes. She has launched the Rare Impact Fund as the charitable arm of her makeup line, Rare Beauty. 1% of the revenue from this business will go to the fund, which aims to provide mental health services in underserved communities. She plans to raise over $100 million over the next 10 years for this cause. Selena is also a UNICEF ambassador for the Trick or Treat fundraising program, as well as ambassador for DoSomething.org and the Ryan Seacrest Foundation. She is also involved in Raise Hope for Congo. Despite being an A-list celebrity, Selena remains humble and grateful for what she has. She is always preaching about spreading kindness and love. Her relatively simple spending habits only make her fans love her more. Well, that's it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, I have selected 2 more that you may enjoy, here and here.